not. Om Ashato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amaya Avir Maedi Rudra Jate Dakshinam Mukham Te Naman Pahi Nityam Te Naman Pahi Nityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light and illumination. Lead us from death to immortality and evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So today we are in the Shanti Gita and we are starting the new chapter. Last chapter was chapter 5, where Arjuna asked this question that, O Lord, please tell me how the Gyanis, after liberation, they walk. Like this second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, the question of the realized soul, how they move and what they do. And there we understood that the entire teaching was given that there is, you cannot make them, characterize them in a particular fashion or particular way, that this is exactly the behavior of a knower of truth. Knower of truth at the point of knowledge, their all bondage is cut asunder. As a result, they don't have new karma. There is no reason for their rebirth. Old karma is gone. But they don't die. At the point of death, they don't die. What happens to them? They don't die but live like us, eat like us, and wander around like us. But why they behave differently? Because their body is still functioning due to the force of the prarabdha karma. That means that karma which has given birth to this body, leftover karma, that continues to go on, continues. As a result, that person, maybe some person may be seen living very luxuriously. They're Brahmagyanis, but apparently outside they seem they're very, you can say outwardly they are very body oriented, as it were, enjoying food, drink, not drink, money, even maybe, I do not know. But whatever, because they are not affected by that, their body is going with the past momentum. And so they may behave something different, but inner knowledge and wisdom is totally absorbed. No? Some may be like a naked fakir. They have nothing in possession. Some may be just looking at the world vacantly and wandering around with a ragged cloth. So we can see that their behavior is not standardized. You cannot say a knower of truth, what is the standard behavior of that person? There is no standardized. But point is that they are realized. That's why they and we are different. Their body is functioning, they know I am not the body. They don't identify with the actions of the body. So that we heard about that. So prarabdha karma, 3 types of karma: prarabdha, kriyaman, what I am doing now, and there is another thing, what is called sanchita, means collected. So, given the example, remember this example, you will always be clear to understand. Suppose there is a hunter having a quiver in the back. There are so many arrows. Those are called collected past. And now the hunter has taken one arrow and then put it, and then just released it. So this is the prarabdha karma, now continuing. Starts with the birth and moves in the trajectory till its momentum is zero. No? This is called the prarabdha. So that is called the collective. This is the prarabdha. And now during this trajectory, my mind, I have given little rope to think this way or that way, good or bad. Actions done good and bad, changing our character. We can do that. And by perfecting ourselves, at a certain point, the knowledge may dawn when this no more back impact of the past karma, and this knowledge dawn. So what shall I do with these old things? They are also discarded. So what remains only this body continues and the actions done in this life. Action done in this life also ends there when knowledge happens. So that's why Gyanis have no burden of life. But the body goes on because of the past started impulse. So they are free from everything. That is their freedom. They live in freedom, eternal freedom. Now today we start this chapter 6. And here Sri Bhagavan, means Bhagavan Krishna, says that, Blessed Lord says, what he says? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. What he says? Sara Tattvang Pravakshyami, Sara Tattvang Pravakshyami, Tatsrinu Sakhe Arjuna, Tatsrinu Sakhe Arjuna, Ati Gujyam, Ati Gujyam, Mahat Punyam, Mahat Punyam, Jatshrutva, Yatsutva, Mucchate Naraha, Mucchate Naraha. So, Saratattang Prabhakshami, Saratattang Prabhakshami, Tatsrinu, Sakhe Arjuna, Tatsrinu, Sakhe Arjuna, Ati Gujyam Mahat Punyam, Ati Gujyam Mahat Punyam, Yat Shrutva Mucchate Naraha, Yat Shrutva Mucchate Naraha. Bah, wonderful Sanskrit. Now we can learn this way. See? So what did he say? Sarang tattang prabhakshami. Prabhakshami means I will tell you. Oh Arjuna, Bhagavan says, Sri Krishna says, Prabhakshami, I will relate to you, I will tell you. What I shall tell you? Sara tattang. Sar means essence, the cream, the truth. Tattva is the truth. The truth, the essential truth, the cream of all truths. I will tell you now. Sara tattvam prabhakshami. I will tell you. But you have to listen to that. Tat shrinu. You listen that. O Sakhe Arjuna. O Sakha. Sakha means friend. O my friend Arjuna, please listen to that. You know, there is a shrinu means here, not hearing. Srinu means listening. Do you make a distinction? Hearing and listening. Hearing means gone. Even it does not enter. It rebounds from here. Or even if it enters, it does not settle here anymore. Just go straight out. to the other. So that's called the hearing. But when it settles down in the mind, you heard something, you say, oh, what he said, what Bhagavan said here. So that means your full attention. You listen with full attention. Spiritual life is serious. Yeah. It is not like just superficial something to hear. Mm. It is not like mundane thing. Mundane thing, not very deep and profound. You can hear, you can forget that. But it's a very serious subject. I am telling you, I will tell you, plus listen. And what you may say, why it is so serious? Ati guisham. Ati means extremely. Guisha means secret. It is very secret. Why very secret? Because you know it is everywhere. God is everywhere. But you don't see him anywhere. God is everywhere, but you don't see anywhere. That's why it is very secretly, it is hiding everywhere. It is here, hiding himself as it were, everywhere. That's why it is Oti Gusham, very secret. And okay, there may be many secret things in the world. CIA. Uh, eh? So what is the Russian one? KGB. These are all secrets, no? They get all the informations of everyone. It is not that type of secret. But it is secret Mahat Punnam. Punna means the purifactory. It is auspicious. Punna. Mahat. Great auspiciousness will come out of it. If you hear, if you understand, and if you live that life that way, it will bring you Mahat Punnam, not ordinary type of merit. Punna means also merit. It will not bring merit, ordinary merit, but great merit. And what type of great merit? What is great merit? Just Sutva, listening which Muchyate Naraha. Nara means the people, men, women, whoever listens to it and with rapt attention and practices them. This secret of the secret, Muchyate, is becomes freed from all bondage, all suffering, all going and coming of this life. This life is only, it is a torture. People think. How much joy is in the life and how much suffering is in the life. No. We are all searching for joy. But where is joy? So much penalty you have to give. Swami Vivekananda said, Ek bindu anande tare, ek sindhu sedo bindu jhare. You have to sweat, full of sweating to get one drop of joy in life. Hetha sukicchamatima, do you wish to find joy here? So it appears joy, but hiding behind it is so much of suffering. Anything in the material world. But if you can see what is behind it, then you are established in joy and joy only. Your joy is endless joy. The big picture we are talking the other day. That is, if we can see the big picture behind the small units. See, you look at the one small tiny wildflower. And if you can see the beauty up there and whose beauty, wow, what a grand creation. You can be marveled there and you can enjoy looking at the one small tiny wildflower. So that is the shukshma, it is the gujya, it's a secretive. And that releases us from our suffering into light, into illumination, into knowledge, into blissfulness, into joy and blessings. So this is the first verse, Bhagavan asks his friend Arjuna, you are a friend, but here is you are not a friend. Here I am the boss, I am the master. You have to hear. A friend talks to a friend, I know this, you know this. What you know, you don't know, I know. No, friend to friend talk like that. But when you talk, the spiritual talk, hey, Srinu, listen with rapt attention, because what I'm telling is a secret of the secret. Egoism. And it is not only that, it's greatly beneficial and auspicious. It will bring all auspiciousness. And what auspiciousness? It will free you from all types of bondage and suffering from your life. So much grand philosophy. Now he will speak in one sentence. So, dear friend Arjuna, listen to the extremely secret and supremely auspicious essential truth that I am going to tell you. Listening to that, one will be liberated from all bondage. What is that? Naturally, question will, what is that? We all want, no? We all want liberation. We all want freedom. We all want joy. So, what is that? Purnam Chaitannam Ekam Purnam Chaitanyam Ekam Sattatu Anyat Nahi Kinchana Sattatu Anyat Nahi Kinchana Namaya Neshwaro Jivo Namaya Neshwaro Jivo Desha Kala Characharam Desha Kala Characharam. Again. Purnam Chaitannam Ekam Purnam Chaitannam Ekam Sattatu Anyat Nahi Kinchana Sattatu Anyat Nahi Kinchana Namaya Neshwaro Jivo Namaya Neshwaro Jivo Desha Kala Characharam Desha Kala Characharam. In one word, what is the secret? What is that secret thing you are saying? The egoism, greatest of the secrets, and Utti Mahatpunnam. It will bring great auspiciousness. Even it will free you from all bondage. What is that? What is that special thing you are going to teach me? Bhagavan says, Purnam. I'll teach you that Purna, which is infinite full. Huh? Purna means what? Purna, Brahman's another name is Purna. Purna means which is filled with everything. Everything is filled with that one substance. That is called the Purna. It is filled with that. That means Purna means there is no imperfection in it, no incompleteness in it, nothing lacking in that. That is called the Purna. Rabindranath Tagore says, He Purna. He is addressing God as Purna, the infinite, the full. And in that infinity, he says, that which is there, it is everything is there. There is nothing lacking. The whole universe of stars and galaxies, human and subhuman, to the gods and angels and goddesses, to Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, the Creator God, everything and beyond. That is called the Purna. Purna means Ma Bindu. Om. That is Purna. Why? All the physical universe, the visible universe is called the U is interspace, this earth and other planets, sun and another stars. Just find the space in between. Physical thing, whatever you tangible you see, is only one microscopic part. But that you cannot imagine. You think of the volume of the earth. You think of the volume of the Pluto, Neptune, and others. You'll be amazed to think, and they are nothing, they are dots compared to the stars. Go on a physical magnitude. It's so big. And now you think between spaces between each one. Add that. Plus, more is the subtle. uh, that which is beyond this gross and this space, and that is the subtle. And then Bindu is that beyond all. Uma. Bhur Bhuva Shwa. The plane of Sarga, the heaven, and all the conceptual heavens of final levels of existence. No? And this is nothing. Add A plus U plus M plus that which cannot be described. What do you think of Purna? That's where the formula comes. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Purna, fullness, is such a thing. You subtract, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. It comes down. But if you subtract fullness from fullness, infinity minus infinity is equal to infinity. It's a unique thing. Infinity plus infinity is another infinity. Another, no another. You're just using some vocabulary. To understand infinity, then you cannot put any question. So that is called Purna. That's why it says, if you subtract Purna, infinite, from the infinite, infinite remains the same. You add infinite with the infinite, it remains infinite. So infinite is that, and that is our very nature. So I will talk about the Purna. You see, these are all to be contemplated. If we read one line in translation quickly, I can finish it today, the 6th chapter. But the question is that this book is for contemplation. Take one word, Purnam. You think that your meditation is difficult. Why meditation is difficult? Just sit, think, Purnam. What is Purnam? Think the visible universe of solid existence. Whatever is in the solid, visible, tangible, to the microscope, to telescope, add all these things together. That is the A part. And whole Mandukya Upanishad is dedicated for this. And Mandukya Karika is a big accompaniment on the Shankara's thing is all written there. This is whole to describe only Om. And we say Om. Every day we say Om. What it resonates in our heart? Does it resonate anything? Even someone says, you rascal, then it hits me. But Om, it does not hit me. Is it not? If someone says, you are a fool, what did you say? I react so much. And I say, oh, what is that? I say, nothing. But Om is that. To understand that in depth. So that's why it needs contemplation. Repeated chanting as also contemplation and deep thinking on it. Oh, is this much? Now you mentally think stars and one star and the other star gap. One galaxy, another galaxy. Millions and billions of galaxies. What do you think of infinity? Where do you stand? Where is your position? That's why Swami Vivekananda said, either you say you are nobody, or you say I am everybody. Otherwise there is no position. You cannot stand anywhere. You are not a grain of sand even in the infinite magnitude of this gross universe. So then who is the space? And all our mental levels of heavens and heavens and heavens. That which is beyond heaven.
Is that like that the Om has to be that word, or I can imagine any word and put this meaning and then meditate on that? I will get the same effect. For example, if I imagine the word tung, and then I imagine to is this word, u is that interspace, and is that beyond it, and is beyond. and tung, I beat it on that. Will it give the same effect as Om?
Yeah, it may give you, but it will give better result because Om, because it has been chanted billion, trillion times from since the beginning of time. And Om is the sound, first sound of the absolute manifesting. That's why it's called Shabda Brahma. So other can be done, but it will be difficult for realizing the truth because this has created potential power in it. All the Om chanted in such a way by the rishis. Even we do. When we say, okay, sit here, and now all chant together. Oh, when you do, we feel some vibration, no? Because it has been done so many times. It has its potential power. But tum, maybe so. Hum is never. Hum maybe, tum maybe. But that may be, but that will take to create that spiritual energy into it. It will take time. But every sound, Kali Pancha Sad Varnamai. So all the letters are expression of Brahman. So anything can be done. But this is the sages have done it so many times that it has its own potential. When there is no concept of gods and goddesses, Om was the only subject. That's why Om iti etat in the Chandogya beginning, Vedana Upanishad, they are all talking about Omkar, Omkar Upasana. It's a big chapter, Udgita Upasana. So those are given there. So to emphasize that aspect of it. So Purnam. Hmm? But Purna, full with what? Full with, full with sadness? Full with helplessness? No. Purnam Chaitanyam. It's all consciousness. It is pulsating with consciousness. Everything is consciousness and consciousness and consciousness. That Purna plus it's another quality. You may say, why this quality you are talking about? As the sages will say, you don't understand it. For the understanding of the fools like us, they use these words. These words should not be used for Brahman. Nothing can be used for God, absolute God. But then why do you use the word? Well, because you are a fool. You don't understand. That's why I have to tell you something else so that you can catch it. So that's why Bhagavan says that is Purnam Chaitanyam. So we know many Chaitanya. Chaitanya means awareness, Chaitanya means consciousness. We may misuse it. My consciousness about this material object, my inner feeling about this. No? So different Chaitanya. No, it is not talking about diverse of Chaitanya. Ekam, one absolute consciousness, filled with all over, filled with one absolute consciousness. Purnam Chaitanyam Ekam. Purnam Chaitanyam Ekam. Sat Tataha. And that is what? That is Sat. Sat means it is there. Whether you know it or not, it is there. That's why Kathopanishad gives a very grand explanation. It gives how to reach that Sat, eternal, absolute, full, Purna. Huh? It says, Asti iti evo upalabdhabha tattva bhava prasidati. It says that first start your spiritual journey thinking that God is, Brahman is, Purna, full, is. That is the Osti. If you start with seeing it is, then you will reach the Tattva Bhava, the principle of this ultimate spirituality. You will reach that, you will attain that. How that? Everyone says the table is, the chair is, microphone is, the floor is, the computer is, the channel, this bright light is, the wall is, space is it not? It is very easy to catch. Each part of Brahman has three parts. Brahman has no parts. But we are saying three parts. Again, for we people, we don't understand. So the sages were kind enough to explain that Brahman has three parts. One is Sat part, existence. Another is the Chit part, consciousness. Another is Ananda part, huh? Bliss part. Sat, Chit, Ananda. But this is to conception, it does not come to my conception. But you can catch the soft part, existence part of Brahman everywhere. Anyone can do that. A child can think that sky is, the birds are there flying, the trees are there, plants are there, rocket is moving, the rotation of this thing is going on. Is existence, existence, existence. But we have varied existence. You can make it one existence. How? Wipe out the name and form. You say John is, Mary is there. Wipe out John word. Wipe out Mary word. Wipe out table, pews, floor, chair, microphone. Wipe out that line. And one remains is. So first try to say that God is there. Brahman is there as isness. Osti. That's why this idea, Osti, is Sat Tattva means Sat Tatoho. Sat means the existence. Existence is there. Tato hi, Sat is eternal existence. And thereafter, Anyat, there is other that may come later on afterwards. Nahi kinchan. Apart from Sat, there is nothing. Sat, Tato, from other than Sat, existence, Tato no Unna, there is no other existence. There is nothing else. What it means that you don't understand Brahman, you don't understand that infinitude, but you understand, look at the with your eyes open, whatever you see something is there. Even you say void is, isn't it? When you say void, you feel that void, no? When that there is something which is called void, is. So our spiritual journey will be first to see this isness is Brahman's isness. God is there in everywhere. That's what dualistic language says. Ma virajen sarvagate. Mother resides in everywhere. That is, God resides in everywhere. No? Brahman is everywhere. There is nowhere. There cannot be any object, any name, any form where there is no Brahman. So, how to reach that Satchidananda Brahman? They are taking one step. First, take the Sat part. And this can be made practiced every day. We may say, chair is, we can say Brahman in the form of chair. Swami Vivekananda said, no, in the inspired talks. He said that you see Brahman first and then you see the chair. Means you are seeing a shape of name and form. You forget the name and form, it is. And that is Brahman. You are seeing standing on the beach, Pacific Ocean. How many millions and billions of waves are there? You can see the diverse length, breadth, height, way, and volume. You may name them so many ways. But if you forget the names, it is all water, 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 water. Is. So that is the idea. But the Purnam is the Purna, and that Purna is Chaitanya, the consciousness. And that Chaitanya is Ekam, only one consciousness. There is no 100 consciousness. It may manifest in different ways because it reflects to our mind, to our emotion, to our ego, to our intellect, to the instrumentality, the defect of the instrument. It may manifest differently. You can see standing before a concave mirror, your face so different. But with a convex mirror, you see your face so different. But easiness you cannot avoid. You are seeing some reflection. That is true. So, sa tat tato onnat nahi. There is nothing other than kinchana. Then you say that this world is here because of what? Because of Maya. No, Vedanta says. Why this world? Why do you see this world? Because Brahman is only there. But why do you see this world? The only explanation Vedanta gives is Maya. It is cosmic ignorance. Here, no Maya. There is no Maya. It is only Brahman. There is no Maya. Who created this Maya? Ishvara. God has created this Maya. No, no, no. No Ishvara. There is no God. There is no God. There is no Maya. There is no creation. No Ishvara. Jiva. Oh, we are all Jivas, individual soul. There is no Jiva. Oh, we belong to America. No Desha. No. There is no America, there is no England, there is no India, there is no China, there is no Russia, nothing. These are all name and form, no Desha. Kala. Oh, this is 8, 10 past 8. No, there is no time there. That is Chetana, Satchidananda. Kalaha Characharam. Chara means that which moves. Achara, that does not move. Like mountain, rocks and mountains, they don't move. And chara, we human beings are moving, ants, plants, bacteria, all are moving. There is no such thing. There is no movement. There is non-movement. What does it mean? That's why it is so subtle. That's why it is so difficult to understand. That's why it is secret. What egoism previously. But it is Mahapunna. If you contemplate 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you feel yourself different. You feel your view of the world is different. World view will change. Got it? Huh? If you have any question, you can put this time. Then that will make it more profound. So, the translation, running translation will be there is nothing other than that one full existence and consciousness. There is neither Maya, there is neither God, nor any individual soul, no time, space, neither movable or immovable objects. But that is Brahman. See, in one stroke, he's giving the cream of the Vedantic understanding. What is reality? Reality is beyond name. Normally we say beyond name, beyond form, beyond time, beyond space, beyond position. Huh? It is of the nature of Satchidananda. So that concept is given in one stroke. So this thing is very subtle. This thing is to be contemplated again and again. To our brain will not accept. Uh, we read in the Jugavasistu, our mind, our intellect. There are different types of intellect. One is like stone-like intellect. Stone-like intellect. You take a nail and hammer it on the stone. Instead of entering inside, it will come back way. So this type of thought, you try to penetrate here, it comes out this way. It does not enter. And then there is another type. It's called the rubber-like. Rubber, rubber you push and it will hold a pin if you push. But you release it, it falls down because its stability does not stick there. There is another type that is called the wire-like.
Skin like.
Skin-like. Yeah, skin it stays for some time. And last is oil-like. Oil-like mind is good. You put a drop there, oil, oh, it spreads all over the. So you catch it, your brain takes it, and it spreads all over your understanding. So that is the best buddhi. The Yoga Vasishta talks about that four types of buddhi. So our buddhi will not take this. That's why they have to start first. They talk about the highest idea. Of course, it is given to Arjuna. He understands much more because he already had the uh, Bhagavad Gita beforehand, and also he had the Vishwarup Darshan, the cosmic vision he had. No, but still Maya covers again. No, see, even after that experience, if you live in the world of Maya, Maya again covers. But that's why his first took there is no Maya, there is no Ishvara, there is no creation, there is no creator, there is no you, there is no me, no jiva, individual. It is that and that alone. Purnam Chaitanyam Ekam Sat Tato Anna Nahi Kinchana. Only that is there and nothing else. No Maya, no Ishvaro, no Jivo, no Desha, no Kala, no space, no time, no movable and immovable objects in the world. It is that it is. Hmm? হয়েছে? That's okay. Now, third verse. Natwang nahong nama na notvam nahang nava prithi neme luka bhuvadayaha kinchinna kinchinna osteopilesena osteopilesena nasti nasti iti nishchunu nasti nasti iti nishchunu. Again. Natvam naham nava prithvi natvam naham nava prithvi neme loka bhuvadayaha neme loka bhuvadayaha kinchinasti opileshena kinchitna osti opileshena nasti nasti iti nishchunu nasti nasti iti nishchinu. So natvam, oh Arjuna, you are there? No, 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 there is no you, natvam. You say I am Krishna saying no, 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 no aham, I am not. No priti, you see this earth is there? No, no, there is no earth. No neme loka, this plane, the earthly plane, this plane of existence. No, no, there is no such plane of existence. No, bhuvadaya, bhuvadaya, bhuva, swa, mahajana, tapa, satya. There's 14 planes in Hinduism. 7 hells are there, not one hell, and 7 heavens. That's why Hindu hell is good. 7 places are there. We may be placed according to our bad karma, whichever plane. Severe punishment, lower punishment, less punishment, like that. And heaven also. Good work, little good work, one heaven. A little more good work, another heaven. Go on, 7 high. Bhur, Bhuva, Swa. Bhu is the plane, it's the middle part. Bhuva, Swa, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satya. Is the higher planes. And go down, Tala, Atala, Sutala, Patala, Talatala, Rasatala. Rasatala means?
Patal is the last one.
That's good. So all these lower planes, no? Money, that's a hellish experience. No, there is no such hellish experience. Vedanta does not accept anything but Brahman. But they talk so much because we are in trouble and we feel these are all true. So what they will do? The example given that the child has got a great fear that somebody told there is a ghost in this house, and child believes, and child will never go that direction. And anyone goes that direction, they will be crying and weeping. So, because he has created a ghost idea, and somebody may have in the childhood have told, I don't go there, just to prevent him not going to that side alone. They create there is a ghost, it has two horns, it will be attacking like that. Some misconception has been given, and it has entered into the brain. Now to take out the fear of the child, mother one day created a false ghost and kept it in the corner. And then the child said, and really he saw something ghost like two horns, and these eyes are big, and this and that, violent looking. And baby child then cried out, cried out. The mother said, oh, is it so? Is it the ghost? I will kill it today. Come. And then put some fire or something to destroy that. And then the child feels, oh, the ghost is gone. We are living in the ghost idea. This world is a ghost. It has been given a wrong interpretation. You know what the communist people do? They brainwash. They wash your brain. This world, these are all rich people, kill them. And these poor people, they should be served. Whether you served or not, kill them first. And take the money in your put in your pocket. Huh? But not thinking that really they are poor, I like to raise their condition. Very few cases we find that. That's what we used to call brainwash. Young bright boys and girls, they have been given this noble idea, and they, because of the idealism, they thought it's a good idea. Really, equality should be in the society. It's a great idea, communism. But in practical application, all selfishness. So that will not do. But if really, genuinely one thinks that this world is all created out of brainwashing, because when we are born, look at our condition. The day we are born, what we are taught. You are a girl, you are a boy. First, this is your nose. Suppose had we not been told this is nose, I learned it's called the ear. So I now at this age I will say this is the ear. These are all what is given to me. I have adopted that idea. So whenever we do anything and see anything, this has been reinstated into our impression, has been created in our mind. This is called the eyes, this is called this is your uncle, this is your auntie, this is this. Whatever has been given in our brain, we accepted that and taken as true. So this world is true. That conception has come into our mind. And transcendental truth, I don't see, don't believe. So that's why we have to reward our thinking process. That's why Vedanta. Vedanta starts with great pessimism. Not this. This is not ultimate. This is not ultimate. And then ends in real pessimism. Swamiji said. It starts with real, first it starts with pessimism and ends in optimism, real optimism. Huh? What is optimism? I am Atman. I am Brahman. I don't need anything. I am saturated with my divine self. I've forgotten that. That's why I'm suffering. I am identifying with this body. That's why I'm suffering. So this is the idea Vedanta teaches. Not this, not this, not this. But I am that, I am that, I am that. Huh? So this idea, Natvam, you are not there. Naham, I am Krishna, I am the teacher, you are the student, or I am the friend, you are my friend. No Krishna, no Arjuna. Natvam, Naham. Navaprithi. This earth is not exist. Namavritti. Neme loka. Not these planes of existence. Bhuvadaya. All these planes, subtle world of planes of existence of heaven and hell. There is no such thing. Kinchinna. Kinchit na ostiopi. There is nothing at all less than even a trace of thing is there. My God. We see so solid, and they're saying there is no trace of reality of this object. How I am heating it? My hand is getting hot and is not non-existent. Yes, in the mental plane, when I am thinking this reality and this is real. What happens in your dream? When you hit your hand in the dream hand, hits that dream table, what happens? Don't you get the heart? In the dream also. It's a dream body and dream rasgulla. When you eat in your dream rasgulla or ice cream, huh? You eat in the dream body. It's a dream, don't you feel joy there? So how can you say it is not real? Well, no, it is in the mental condition. It is not. It is the wrong interpretation. You have taken it wrongly. So that's why you are thinking it is real and you are having the reaction.
But it is
Therefore,
there, but because it is there, but now the name and form is not there. But you said just now that the easiness is there.
easiness does
Ice
not
cream
bother you.
is.
It is easiness if you say that this is also easiness, this is also easiness.
That is there.
No,
But the
that
name
is
and form is
there
not
is no reaction then. Easiness, if you say everywhere is the easiness, osti, 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 then who will interact with whom? There is only one substance. To interact, you need two or many. But because it is osti, and that is the Brahman. So who will interact? The heating is the duality. My mind is there, I am there, the object is there, subject is there. So that's why Vedanta says, no, nothing. Huh? So, Mano buddhi ahankara chittani naham nacha srotra juve nacha ghana netre nabo mana bhumir na tejo na vayu chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. So that is there. But again you are saying Shiva Shiva. No, 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 I'm not saying because you don't understand. And that's why I have to say something, that's what I'm saying. So that will be the kinchan nasti, opulation. There is nothing, even a trace of anything in this world. Nasti, nasti, iti nishchuno. Make it sure. There's nothing, nothing, nothing. It is almost Buddhistic statement. Eh? There's nothing, nothing, nothing. Here you have to understand no thing. Nothing, N-O-T-H-I-N-G, no. N-O-T-H-I-N-G. Separate N-O one side and thing another side. Then you understand Buddhism. There is nothing, no thing. This, nothing. It is a thing. But what is that? He didn't say. He ended there. Shunna, shunna. Huh? Void. Void means, what is void? Thing is void? No. Thing is something, substance. No thing. So that is actually misunderstood by us, Buddha's statement. Anyhow, so this is the verse number 3. So it says, running, my meaning will be like this: not thou, not me, not even the world, not those planes which are the abode of created beings. Nothing, not even a trace is there. Know for sure that nothing exists at all. Huh? There is nothing, and nothing is there. Okay, so we can end here today. You have any question? Everyone has understood so well.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, that's the point. There's nothing. Nothing. Yes.
Is the dream world also part of Maya?
Of course.
Pure
Certainly.
Maya?
Of course. Everything is Maya. Maya means that which is not but appears like that. That is called Maya. The Sanskrit is not
Yama.
Yama Samaya. Yama, that which is Ma means no. That is non existing. Looks like that it is existing. That is Maya. See, look at that. How much we argue this is true, but this true, this existence is meaningless. Just if I am been put to sleep by one injection, where is my this existence? You people, all this, you all will be there. For my perception, gone. We are in the perceptual world, and in this perception, what are the things working? Look at that. Your eyes are working, your sensory nerves are working, your brain neurons are working. This was the physical. Behind that, your pranic energy is functioning whole body. No, otherwise it will not react like that. Then you go mind, then you go your understanding intellect, then you go your ego. It is working in so many levels. But these are sometimes manifested, sometimes not. When you go to sleep, they all squeeze as it were. Therefore, your experience of neither there is dream, neither there is this world. So this world is very fictitious. If you say the world is there, tell it should be all the time same. Sleep time also it will be like that. Deep sleep, dream. Why you perceive different things? This is because of our we stay in different levels of Maya. Maya's level, now it is full Maya. Now it is full Maya. And we go one step, it's a subtle Maya, causal Maya. We call ignorance. Normally we call ignorance. And beyond, Maya has no area. So effulgent self, which the very first verse, second verse is Purnam Chaitannam Ekam Sattato Nahi Kinchana. The second verse we read, that is there. So in the two and three verses, gives the whole synopsis of Vedanta. Yeah.
So
Acha, let me finish this part and then we'll go to the question. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanam Astu. Tomorrow we'll have our gospel class at 7:30. Okay, now your question.
yes, so from this is Krishna who's saying he's telling Arjuna this message, yes, and he's so who does Krishna take himself to be in this case if he's saying none of this exists? I guess I'm trying to contemplate and understand his vantage point. If he's like the Lord, but he's saying that Ishvara doesn't exist. So then I guess I'm just trying to understand how those two things, what's his experience, how do those two things.
Ishvara exists now. When we are here now, you are there, I am there. So we think this created world, sun, moon, stars. So who has created? Natural question comes. This temple is here. Who has created this temple? Who is the architect? Who is the engineer? There should be somebody. So looking at the whole universe, so long we are seeing and perceiving this, for an intelligent man, this question will come. And then we'll say it is God. Some some creator, you name it whatever way. In some religion it will be called Allah. Some religion it will be said Brahman, Atman, Ishvara, God. Forget about those. Some creative intelligence, in cosmic intelligence, must be working behind. This is our assumption to understand that. That's why when we are talking in the level, there is God, there is creation, there is a system, there is a plan, there is time, there is space and condition. No? These are all rational things. But is it so? Is it so? No. Then you analyze yourself. If I go to think about my dream state, this whole world does not exist for me. So where is the God? Question of God does not come here. Because I live in another realm of world, which is that world. My mind has created that entire world. I am the boss there. I am the creator of my dream. And not only I am the creator of dream, I have created myself in that dream. I have created all the people, good or bad people, who are playing in that role. It is my creation. No one has come here. You didn't come to my dream. I didn't go to your dream. So the mind is showing you this whole horizon. No. So who is the creator there? You are the creator there. Your mind is the creator. Now you go. When mind also collapses when you go to sleep. Mind are tired. Mind gets to sleep. Mind sleeps. There's nothing. So who is the creator? There is question of creator. You can think, oh, but I was happy there. Everyone feels joy, is it not? When you go to sleep, deep sleep. That's the most peaceful experience of our life, no? In ordinary plane. Where that peace comes from? We make a back calculation. There must be some peace which my mind, though sleeping, came very close to that joy or peace. It gets a feeling of joy. That's why we come back and say, I was happy. I slept well. I had a good sleep after so many days. So it cannot be caught directly, but back calculation we can find out that source of peace. That is called Brahman. That is called Atman. And if you call he creates this, okay, then you can say he is the Ishvara or the God, creator God here. Understand? So this is so long we are in the world of duality, we'll have to accept God. But when you transcend and go to that level by meditation, you go inwardly, avoiding this external world, go deeper into your mental world. Actually, meditation is what? Meditation means you are going to your mental world. You mentally thinking the divine form of Christ, divine form of Rama or Krishna or Rama Krishna. No? So your mind is creating a divine form first. And that creation, because it is a truth, expression of truth, Guru has taught us and we learn and do that, and chanting the mantra, it becomes tangible and pure. And when it becomes tangible and pure and full of light and illumination, what happens? Then you see that experience and feel that experience. It is the truth. They call go to samadhi. He's in people is deep samadhi. That means he's not in the world. You beat a drum near him, he does not hear. His mind has been withdrawn from here, and mind has been pure, and mind has merged into the infinite ocean of law. So there, nothing this world is. There comes this point, what the third verse we read. There is no earth, there is no sun, there is no moon, there is no you, there is no me. But everything is here when we are in the waking state. Or even in your dream state, you may have. But in the deep sleep state, which you go, but you can go in meditation with your mind very alert. In sleep time, we go into dozing mood. We have no awareness. But when you meditate, you are fully aware and you're moving inward and inward and inward. And when you go and touch that ground, that of the ultimate samadhi or merging, then you will transform personality. That truth remains so vibrant, all this vanish. So this is to be experienced.
When this happens, can you still experience the forms of
When that experience,
when this experience happens? Can someone in that experience still experience forms
And when it happens in experience, then you are not there. You are lost. After that experience, when you come back into the body consciousness, then you will have a memory of that joy. And that's why we, all the holy people, talk about joy. They all the Upanishads, Gita, they are talking about Janglabdva, Chaparang Labham, attaining which people don't expect for any other thing. That is the bliss absolute. They talk about that because remembering that experience coming down to the level here. Okay? Okay. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.